Hey, good morning, everybody. Um, what's the saying? Third time's a charm. Yeah. So we're going to try this preparation video again, and hopefully everything is going to go accordingly. Pardon my hair. Yeah, didn't want to do what I wanted to do, so don't worry about it, right? So, as I was wanting to say, preparation is important. It's a key part of painting. You got to make sure that your paints are right, that your canvas is prepared. And at this stage of the game, it's not a major surgical procedure, okay? It's very simple. And I'm going to show you what to do to prepare your canvas and your paints. So let's get down to the table so I can begin. All right. So you're going to need some water. Oh, sorry. Little okay. Gonna need containers for your paint, some stirring sticks, and of course, your paint. Now, this is one of the brands I use. You don't have to use this one. You can use whatever you find that works best for you. Dollar store paint, Walmart paint. I think Home Depot has paint. So whatever you can find that works for you, go for it. Okay. So let's take our container. There we go. How we're going to get all the paint out of this tube, right? Well, I'm going to show you. And take the lid off. There's usually this little thing at the end that you need to take off, hopefully. Okay. Now you're going to cut the end off of the tube like that. Then you're going to open it up, take your lid, stick it inside, take your stirring stick, and push it down. All right. And this lid didn't want to do what I wanted to do. So there's a little more paint left in there, but that's what the stirring stick's for. So take that stirring stick and get whatever paint is left in there out of there. Okay. So there you go. Now we're going to take some water. Now usually I use a measuring cup, but couldn't find the measuring cups I usually use, so I'm going to eyeball it today. But if you don't think you can eyeball it, then use what you can. Some people use a scale, so try if you need to use a scale. It is 1-to-1, but I'm going to eyeball it this morning. So there's a little bit to start with. Grab it off of the table there. Stir your paint. Get all that paint off the side of your container. Ooh. This spatula. Okay. So let's check it. So, yeah. So it's just a little too thick. So we're going to add some more water. Just a little. Try it again and see how it flows. It's getting there. It's a little too thick. little more water. And I think, yes, see how it's pouring off of that? That's what we're looking for. I hope you can see that stream. Let me get a little closer. There. Okay. All right. We'll do another one. Come on. Some of these little things are hard to get off. Take your lid, put it inside your tube, like that. Push it down. Get that paint out of there. Just like that. And take it, your little stirring stick, and get the rest of the paint out of there. Okay. All right. Add some water and stir. And I've been doing this for a little while, and I can tell right now, just as I'm stirring that, that's a little too thick. Okay. Let's look and see what happens when I try to get it off of the... Yes, it's definitely a little too thick. So we're going to add some more water. Just a little at a time. Stir it again. Get the paint off the sides. Stir it again. Keep going. It's starting to look a lot better. Let's see what it does now. It's still a little too thick. Okay, let's see. Perfect. All right. So now we got our paint to what we feel is the right consistency. But I'm going to show you another way that you can test the consistency of your paint. So you're going to take any kind of paper, doesn't matter what it is, and you're going to line up your paint just like this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Take that off of there. Okay. Now that you all got them, now that they're all lined up, ready to erase, we're going to see. Now, I don't like my paints to go past this. Okay? So we'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. What do we see? Magenta is really good, but the green, yellow, and blue need a little more water. They're a little too thick. When we do this, we test the consistency of the paint because we want all the paints to be at the right consistency, which helps with the fluency and the movement of the paint on the canvas. Okay, so we said yellow needs some water. We're going to put a little water in there, stir it up. Blue. And the green. And as you get better by eyeballing your paint and looking at it and playing around with it, and you get the feel of the consistency by just stirring it. You don't always have to test it on this paper like this, but yeah, it's a good thing until you get used to what consistency you want with your paint. Some people like thicker paint to work with. Some people like it thinner. It all depends on what you want. Okay, so here we go again. I'm not having a good day. And the magenta, I think. Yep. Okay. All right. So let's see how we've done with the consistency of all the paints. Here we go. The blue and the magenta are doing pretty good, I would say. Yep. I might add a little more water to the yellow and the green when I begin to paint, because sometimes when it sits for a couple of days, they will thicken up. All right. So now we've got the consistency of our paint ready. Now let's move on to what we need to do with our canvas. Hang on, let me get this cleaned up a little bit. All right. I'm going to remove my gloves. Now, like I said, this is a 12 by 12 inch canvas. Okay. We're going to lay it down. And what we want to do, well, what I like to do is to cover up the back. Because sometimes I have slippy fingers and I don't like to have the back of my paintings dirty. So I cover them up with magazines, paper, newspapers, whatever I have on hand. I'm now collecting those magazines you get in the mail, advertising things. So that's what I use. And we're going to take tape. Now that we've got the paper in where we want, tape. And we're going to tape that down, just like that. So it won't fall out, won't slip around and land up in your paint. So we'll do it again. Maybe. There we go. Put it down. Get your scissors and cut off the excess. There we go. So now that's how we do and protect the inside of your canvas. Now, we do not want the edges of this is what we call the edge. We don't want that to get all messy either. So I use frog tape. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to tape along this edge to prevent the paint from getting over there and flowing over. And so take it. And I tried to leave a little white around the edge, just a little. Sometimes I'm good at it. Sometimes I'm not. So, okay. You do that to all sides. A little quiet in here. Usually I'm working with music. It gets my mood going, you know. But can't have music when I'm trying to talk, right? So I've got the song in my head. It's a Beautiful Morning. That one. Yeah, it's flowing through my head for some reason. Okay, so we got the tape on there. Take your scissors and go like this around the edge. The friction is going to make that tape adhere to the canvas a little bit better. Just like that. It doesn't have to be that hard. Just to make sure that tape is going to stay on there. And then it's not going to allow any paint to get under there as much as possible. Sometimes, no matter what we do, we still have paint that'll get under the tape. All right. So now that's good, right? Ready to paint? No, it's not. We don't want our canvas to sit right like that, right? Like you're painting and you're sitting in the paint. We don't want that. So we use these jumbo thumbtacks. And we find a corner, like where the wood is. You stick it in there. Take your hammer. A few good taps. Let's do it again. It looks a little even, going sideways or uneven. Just tap it. Just tap it till you get it to where you want. Just like that, and voila. Your canvas is ready to paint. Sorry about that. So, as I said, your canvas is ready to paint. Your paint is ready to do whatever technique you want to use. Now in the next video, I will show you one of my other favorite techniques. And I will also show you, and we're going to test the consistency, of the paint. Again, like I said, sometimes it'll thicken up. So I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comment area. So please, if you like this video, thumbs up, okay? If you're not a subscriber and you want to subscribe, please press the subscribe button. Make sure that bell's turned on so you can get notifications when I have a new video. And if you're interested in doing a YouTube video, go to schools.com, Common Sense Methods, and join. 7 days free to see if you're going to like it. So far, I've been enjoying it a lot, and it's been so helpful. I'll have the link to it down at the bottom in the description. And I hope you have a good day. So remember, smile, be creative. Join me on my next venture. See ya.